Hey everyone, long time no see. I pretty much figured out how to use the new iMovie. It's way worse. I mean, the other one, I was I knew how to do. It was so much simpler, and this one is ridiculous. But I pretty much figured it out. The only thing I was having problem with was the title, but pretty much figured it out. So I'm finally doing a look with the Charlie Brown Christmas. I know that it's way past Christmas, but I'm definitely, there's no way I was going to start the new year without doing the two looks with these. Obviously you can do a lot more. So, okay. I already did the swatches for you, took pictures of everything. And I'm going to start off with the eye crayon, which okay, it's barely even showing. I wonder why it's so light. Okay, let's use this eye crayon in gold. I forgot to try out the lip products. I was trying to organize everything and I thought about it after. I'm going to start out with that gold. It's really chunky. And I'm going to use the matte red right there. I am using their brushes. Bring that up a little more. I didn't pick up a lot of product. Let me get a little bit more. I was afraid of how deep it was gonna be. Or I should say how messy it would be. There you go, it's better. I'm gonna use the white pencil for the, well, that's interesting. The cap broke, so it went in a little too far. You can hear my daughter. She's giving love into our bunny. We love her so much, that bun. Let me just, okay. I'm gonna dip it into this frosty white color right there. So the last time that we saw each other, ooh, that is, wow. I'm gonna try and soften that out with that nude pinky color right there. I think I'm just gonna mix it. So the last video, makeup video I should say, I made was the Halloween, quote unquote, which I always say that I don't celebrate Halloween, but I love doing the so I don't trick or treat, but I love doing the makeup because I'm just a makeup person. Now I think I'm just gonna do a get ready with me video. So we had went on our second staycation because they told my husband that he had a lot of vacation and he had to use it up or lose it. And they also I'm guessing it's for tax purposes. Maybe they wanted to use it as a tax write-off. They gave gifts, monetary gifts to all the employees. Depending on how long they were with the company, so on and so forth. So, my husband had been wanting to do a cruise, and I like to do a cruise, but I just felt like I didn't want to be away from my family too long, away from my babies, my doggies. I didn't want to be there. God forbid there was an emergency. So I really didn't want to do it. So that monetary gift lasted us for both staycations. The second staycation, we had these plans, and the first 2 days were fine. My husband said he wanted to do a full pampering, and he wanted me to get pampered with him for his birthday. So we he got a facial. He went to get a shave and a haircut and the whole facial bit, and then he wanted to get a pedicure because he loves how it feels. So we did that, and that was my first pampering like that at least 8 years, maybe more, because I've just been doing my own nails all these years. It just gets too expensive, and boy, in those past 8 or 10 years that I haven't gone to get my nails done, prices went up, and they have new things too. I know that acrylic doesn't work on me, and the only thing that worked on me, because you do acrylic on my nails and they'll break the next day. If you do gel on my nails, it chips by the same day. So I remember the solar nails, and so we looked into different places around here that do nails, and after he did his shave and all of that, he said there's a salon, just a spa, it's called, 2 doors down, and it's called a spa because they had the vibrating chairs. So we did that. We went, he got a pedicure, and since it was October, I wanted to do birthstone, so I did pink nail polish for my toes, and then they did what they said it was solar nails, and it was way more expensive than I remember, and I had all my own nails. My nails were a nice length. Only one of them was broken because this is my weakest nail. And they're like, oh, you want to do shellac? It's like $20 more. I'm like, no. Well, they did regular polish on my toes, but for the solar nails, they use the shellac. That's just how they do it. And boy, was that expensive. I only had one tip put on. It was really all my nails, but yet they charged me for a full set. And then, so it was like $50 to get your nails done. And they use shellac with the solar nails. I don't know why. And they said, oh, but when you come to do a fill-in, which I really didn't intend to do, when you come to do the fill-in, it's not going to be that much. It's going to be, less. It was so pretty. My first time getting all of this done. It was just really nice. But I was really worried about the shellac. How do you get the shellac off, But anyway, the next day my husband wanted to go to Kima. We went out to eat. I was like, if I got my toenails done, I need to get sandals. I haven't got my toes done, like I said, in a very long time. So I got Walmart had sandals on sale for $5. So I got, they had a purple pair of sandals, flats, and I was able to show off my toenails, and I was really excited. But it's just the same thing I encountered 8 years ago, is when you tell them you want square. No, I said do them round because that's just the natural shape of my nail, and they did pointy, and I hate that. I don't know, it was like some sort of mental block. And they showed you the different nails, what round looks like. There's like, I don't know, maybe 6 different ways to do your nails, and they still did it pointy. So that upset me, but it was my husband's birthday, so it felt really good. And we went out to Kima. He just wanted, that's basically what my husband likes to do, is go to Kima. So we hung out at Kima, we ate out, came home, and then the next day, Wednesday, I was so upset because our plans, because of COVID, they closed down the haunted house at the funeral museum, which is actually pretty cool, the funeral museum. Here's their waterproof eyeliner or whatever. So anyway, I was so mad. It's pretty far, so it took us about an hour to get there. And usually it probably would be less if there wasn't traffic, but there was like a car accident, and we got rerouted, and I was so excited to finally, after like 2 or 3 years that they didn't have the haunted house, there was some sort of technical difficulty, and they had to close down the haunted house. And they had no intentions of fixing it. It was like maybe 5 days before Halloween. So that was that. I was so upset. I wanted to do it so bad. So we kind of got thwarted in our plans. And I wanted to see Smile. I wanted to see a scary movie. And we wound up just going to a movie theater up there. I believe it was an AMC theater. And it was interesting because they had different kinds of popcorns, like caramel popcorn and cheddar popcorn, and so that was interesting. That was a new experience. I like new experiences. I've been feeling blessed with the experiences I've been having since this whole thing, since this my computer died, and we did the staycation, and I wound up making reservations to go on a Disney cruise, because I remember hearing the horn is the na 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 na, but really loud from the horn, and people rushing to get on the ship, and I was like, I wouldn't mind doing something like that. It was what I really wanted to do was go to their private island, but they didn't. That was only going out of Florida. So this one goes to Mexico. So I made the reservations for that, and but I really didn't realize all that was involved, and you have to pre-register, you have to get pre-approved. Since we're going out of the country, we had to show birth certificates, and a whole lot of stuff was involved. But I didn't worry about it till after my second staycation, because my daughter was coming. So I just made sure that I got the house cleaned up for my daughter, with my knee in horrible pain. My daughter's back was hurting her. My son still has this problem with his stomach that seems to be getting worse. And I just, did all of that. So that Wednesday we went to see Smile. That is one creepy movie, let me tell you. I said, I want to see something scary. I guess since we didn't get to go to the funeral museum. So we, that's what we did. So I cleaned the week before staycation, and I made sure my kids cleaned up while we were on staycation. And we came home every day, brought food for my family. But we were kind of messed up because, we had all different kinds of plans, and they since that messed us up. But anyway, so Thursday kind of wound up being um, a an errand day during the day because the museum is free Thursday nights. So we we ran some errands. Our Blu-ray player was crashing on us, and it was under warranty, so we got a new one. Our Xfinity box, the Flex box, wasn't kept crashing on us as well. We got a new one of those. It was, I think, the upgraded one, and so was the Blu-ray player. It was like the next up, upgraded, not the newer ones, but it was new, but it was like the next upgrade to that, the one we had. So that was pretty cool. And then in the evening we went to the museum. My only disappointment was that we had planned, this museum is so big, it has 3 buildings, and we had a hard time finding the parking to I wanted to see the colonial paintings. We couldn't find the parking for that, so we kind of wound up in a different part of the museum. But it was interesting. It was I think it was it gold around the world, the kind of, I guess, the kind of currency that they had around the world, what they used. They had sculptures, and it was interesting. I love learning new things, so it was like really interesting to see that. So that's what was there at the time that we went. So that was cool. I called back the funeral museum on Friday to see if they fixed it. They said it wasn't gonna get fixed. I said, not even by Halloween. But anyway, I think we might have rested on Friday because Saturday was another pet event. Another, what's it called again? A speed dating for the rabbits. And that was like north of Houston, and so I think we rested because we knew it was going to be out all day Saturday. But Boo, she mean. She don't want to. I think she's just afraid because she's in an environment she's not familiar with. So she wouldn't pick anybody. She would fight with everyone that got near her. I felt so bad. And they were saying, well, it's only been like 2 months and she's had a surgery. Maybe she still has a bunch of hormones, weight. So they have the speed dating once a month. But honestly, I think that it's probably about, I put like 6 coats of mascara, I know. I think what probably would be better if they let them come home with us and try to do it that way. So, yeah, we just decided we're going to wait till she's a year old. But honestly, I don't think, it's too much stress on my daughter. First we thought she needed, all rabbits, they said, bond, and they need what they call a husband. But, I don't know. I think ours is too scared or anxious, and she's very defensive, and she'll attack anyone that goes near her, any rabbit that goes near her. And these rabbits, they go for the jugular with their teeth. It was scary. Fur flying everywhere. That was scary. So we're just gonna wait till she's a year old. But honestly, I'm thinking maybe it's just best that that we don't, because the stress of taking care of the rabbit is really, really, really a lot on my daughter. Like lately, she does not want to drink water, which means she'll dehydrate and die. That's it. That's the bottom line. I'm doing this because I'm tired of the mascara getting on the bottom. Although something tells me it's still gonna do it. It's just me. So that's what we did. And then that Monday I did the rabbit look.